Hi everyone, Munisha here. In this video, I will be completing exercise 11.3 which has 7 questions which is a easier section. So hope you will understood this clearly and watch till the end. Okay, let us start the session. Moving on to the first question of exercise 11.3. First one is evaluate. I will tell you how to do that. For this, we need to use the complementary angles. Here the first question is sine 18 degree divided by cos 72 degree. Okay, so we know that sine 90 minus theta is equal to, if sine 90 comes, so it will change into cos theta. Okay, and cos 90 minus theta is equal to, if cos 90 comes, it will become sin theta. So this is complementary angles. So here one of these two we need to change into that complementary angle. Okay, so first one, sine, instead of 18 I will be writing it as 90 minus 72. So 90 minus 72 is 18. So instead of 18 I will be writing 90 minus 72 divided by cos 72 degree. Okay, so we know that sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. So sine 90 minus 72 will become cos 72. So cos 72 divided by cos 72 degree. So both cancels. The answer will be 1. I hope you understood this. So one of these two we need to change into its complementary angles. By that both will get cancels. Okay, the answer will be 1. So moving on to the second question. And the second question is also similar to that of the first one. So that is tan 26 degree divided by cot 64 degree. Okay, we have to change either of the one. So we know that tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta, and cot 90 minus theta is equal to tan theta. Okay, so I will be shifting this first one. So tan, instead of 26 I will be writing 90 minus 64. So 90 minus 64 is 26. So that is 1 carry, 10 minus 6 is 4 and 8 minus 6 is 2. Okay, so 26 and cot 64. So we know that by complementary angle, if tan 90 comes means it will change into cot. Okay, so tan 90 minus 64 will become cot 64 degree divided by cot 64 degree. So cot 64 degree and cot 64 degree gets cancels each other and the answer is 1. So moving on to the third question. So here it is, cos 48 degree minus sin 42 degree. Cos 48 degree minus sin 42 degree. So we know that by complementary angles, cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta, and sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Okay, so either of the one you need to change. Okay, I am changing this cos here. So first, cos, instead of 48 I will be writing 90 minus 42. Okay, so 90 minus 42 is 48. So cos, just write as it is. So only 48 you have to change. Okay, instead of 48 I will be writing 90 minus 42. So minus sin 42. Next, when 90 comes along with this cos sign, and it will become a complementary angle. So cos 90 becomes sin 42. So sin 42 minus sin 42. So 1 minus 1 is 0, right? So sin 42 minus sin 42 is 0. If you divide, the answer will be 1. If you subtract, the answer will be 0. Okay. So moving on to the last fourth question, that is cosecant 31 degree minus secant 59 degree. Okay, so here cosecant 90 minus theta is equal to secant theta, and secant 90 minus theta is equal to cosecant theta. Okay, so I will be changing the first one here, that is cosecant, instead of 31 I will be writing it as 90 minus 59. Okay, 10 minus 9 is 1 and 8 minus 5 is 3. So instead of 31 I will be writing 90 minus 59. Then write this secant 59 as it is. So if cosecant 90 comes, it will change into a complementary angle, that is secant, and this theta value will remain as it is, that is 59 degree minus secant 59 degree. So secant 59, secant 59 get cancels, the answer will be 0. Okay, I hope you understood this. Moving on to the second question. Here we need to prove that tan 48 into tan 23 into tan 42 into tan 67 is equal to 1. Okay, here any two you need to change into its complementary angles. Okay, I will be changing the first two into complementary angles. So here tan, so instead of 48 I will be writing 90 minus 42, because 90 minus 42 is 48. So next tan, so instead of 23 I will be writing 90 minus 67, because 90 minus 67 is 23. Okay, next tan 42 into tan 67, write as it is. Okay, so next when tan 90 comes, it will become its complementary angle, that is cot. Okay, cot, tan 90 become cot, and this 42 will retain as it is, into tan 90 will become cot, the 67 theta will become as it is. Okay, write as it is, and next to trigonometric ratios you just write as it is, tan 42 and tan 67. Okay, so because tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. Okay, so one more thing, I will be the reciprocal, we know that cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta. We know the reciprocal of it. Okay, so here instead of cot 42 I can write cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta. So instead of cot 42 I can write it as 1 by tan 42. So that is the reciprocal of cot 42. Cot 42 is also equal to 1 by tan 42 into cot 67 is also equal to 1 by tan 67, and write these two things as it is, tan 42 degree into tan 67 degree. Okay, here tan 42, tan 42, tan 67 cancels, because these are multiplication. Okay, so when everything cancels, the answer will be 1. So write hence proved, because they asked us to show that these things are equal to 1. Okay, so hence proved. So moving on to the second sub question. The second sub question is cos 38 degree into cos 52 degree minus sin 38 degree into sin 52 degree is equal to 0. Okay, so either of the one pair you have to change it to its complementary angles. We know that cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta. So cos 90 will change into sin. Okay, so here cos, instead of 38 I will be writing 90 minus 52. So 90 minus 52 is 38, and cos, instead of 52 I will be writing 90 minus 38. Okay, and these things you have to write as it is, sin 38 into sin 52. Okay, so next cos 90 will become sin 52 degree into this theta value will retain as it is. So next is, instead of cos 90 we need to write it as sin 38 degree minus sin 38 into sin 52. Okay, you can see here sin 52 sin 38 is one pair, and sin 38 sin 52. So both will get cancels, the answer will be 0. Okay, that is what we need to prove here. So write it down, hence proved. So I hope you understood this. Moving on to the third problem. Here tan 2a is equal to cot a minus 18 already given in the statement. We need to find the value of a. Okay, so the given statement is tan 2a is equal to cot a minus 18. So we know that the complementary angle tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta, and also cot 90 minus theta is equal to tan theta. Okay, so tan theta, you can notice here tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta. So here instead of theta they have given 2a. Okay, so if we consider theta as 2a, then in order to convert tan into cot, we can write it as cot 90 minus 2a, right? Because cot 90 minus 2a is equal to tan 2a. I'll be just shifting this tan into cot here. Okay, instead of tan 2a, you need to write cot 90 minus 2a is equal to cot a minus 18. So here cot and cot are similar. If cot is similar, then we can write this 90 minus 2a is equal to a minus 18. Okay, you can't cancel it, just you have to take it as a common term and then you have to write these terms here. Okay, so 90 minus 2a is equal to a minus 18. Then you have to take 90. So 90 plus 18 is equal to 2a. If I shift here, it will become plus 2a plus a. So 108 is equal to 3a. So a is equal to 108 divided by 3. So 3 3s are 9, 1 carry, 3 6 are 18. So a is 36 degree. So a is equal to 36 degree. I hope you understood this. So moving on to the fourth question. Fourth one is a very simple question. Here tan A is equal to cot B, which is a given statement. That is tan A is equal to cot B. We need to prove that A plus B is equal to 90 degree. Okay. So here we can change either tan or cot into its complementary angle, because we know that tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta and cot 90 minus theta is equal to tan theta. Okay, so I'll be shifting this tan into cot. So in order to do that, we can write it as cot 90 minus a, because cot 90 minus a is also equal to tan a. So instead of tan a, I'm writing cot 90 minus a is equal to cot b. Here again cot is similar. If cot becomes similar, we can equate the terms into that. Okay, 90 minus a is equal to b. Next I will be shifting this minus a this side, it will become 90 is equal to a plus b. Therefore a plus b is equal to 90 degree. So this is what we need to prove here. So write it as hence proved. I hope you understood this. Moving on to the fifth problem. The fifth problem is, the given statement here is secant 4a is equal to cosecant a minus 20 degree. Okay, so we need to find out the value of a here. Okay, so here we know that secant 90 minus theta is equal to cosecant theta, and cosecant 90 minus theta is equal to secant theta. Okay, we can change either of the two things. So I will be changing this secant form. So instead of secant 4a, I will be writing cosecant 90 minus 4a is equal to, write this as it is, cosecant a minus 20. We know that cosecant 90 means secant. Okay, so instead of secant 4a, we can write it as cosecant 4a minus cosecant minus 20. Again, this cosecant is similar to each other, so we can retain this terms of it. So 90 minus 4a is equal to a minus 20. So 90, I'll be shifting minus 20 this side, it will become plus 20. And I'll be shifting minus 4a this side, it will become plus 4a plus a. That is 110 is equal to 5a. So a is equal to 110 divided by 5. So it will be 22. So a is equal to 22 degree. So that is what we need to find out here, the value of a. I hope you understood. Moving on to the sixth question. Here A, B, C are the interior angles of a triangle ABC. Then we need to show that sine B plus C by 2 is equal to cos A by 2. Okay. So here they have given A, B and C are the interior angles of a triangle. We know that three sides of a triangle is equal to 180 degree, right? So let us consider this ABC as the three sides of the triangle. That is A plus B plus C. Three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. Okay. So next B plus C is equal to, I'll be shifting this A this side. So 180 minus A. Okay. So next divide it by 2. So I will be dividing the equation by 2. So it will become B plus C divided by 2 is equal to 180 divided by 2 minus A divided by 2. So whole divided by 2. So here 90. So 2 ones are 290s. So the remaining is B plus C divided by 2 is equal to 90 minus A by 2. So next I will be multiplying sine on both sides. Okay, I'll be multiplying the sine on both sides. So if I multiply this trigonometric component sine on both sides, it will become sine. We can't take this sine while we are using it in the trigonometric ratios. Okay, we have to use just sin is equal to sine 90 minus a by 2. So we know that sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Whenever this sine comes with a 90, then it will turn into cos theta. Okay, so here sine b plus c by 2 is equal to, here sine 90 comes, so we can change it as cos a by 2. Okay, so whatever they have asked us to show, sine b plus c by 2 is equal to cos a by 2 is here, so we can write it as hence proved. So I hope you understood this. Moving on to the last question of exercise 11.3, that is express sine 67 plus cos 75 in terms of trigonometric ratios which varies between 0 degree and 45 degree. We have to convert it into a form so that it has to come between, the ratio should come between 0 degree and 45 degree angles. Okay, so the given question is sine 67 degree plus cos 75 degree. Okay, so I can change it as sine 90 minus 23, because 90 minus 23 is 67 plus cos 90 minus 15. So 90 minus 15 is 75. So we can take any number. Okay, 90 minus 23 is 67, 90 minus 15 is 75. So next, sine 90 means cos 23 degree plus cos 90 means it is sine 15 degree. Only this much. Okay, we have to take it into a form so that the angle come between 0 and 45 degree. I hope you understood this. If you have any doubts, please comment me on the comment section, and thanks for watching my videos.